Welcome back to Age of Empires 2 on Kimbern Und Teutonen, and welcome to the next scenario, the coming of the Huns. Objectives: kill Attila the Hun and bring the 3 Hunnic relics to your camp. Save the Roman city from destruction. Should it lose its towers and barracks, defeat will be inevitable. And here we go. So we're facing the Huns today, and the Huns are actually Mongols because the actual Huns were only added with the Conquerors, and this came out before the Conquerors was released, so there we go. First things first, let's get some lumber going. There's not a whole lot in this camp we have here. So let's see. Also here come the Mongols, which I mean the Huns. Here are my Roman allies, and there's also the Visigoth. Oh snap! We have trebuchets here. That's no good at all. Ooh, that is a lot of guys. Also, you here, please die immediately. Enough with all these siege engines here already. Goodbye, you. Good thing I have some knights here, which also counter these mounted archers if you run straight into them. Okay, next thing is to destroy you here, and then this other trebuchet here. Let's hope that, oh snap, another one of you here. So let's get into range before we get our face caved in here. Then still already, oh, Mangudai here. The elite, of course. If I was playing the Huns, I'd spam nothing else, but I'm not playing them. Thankfully, I have the strictly better version of their light cavalry here, which is knights, which I guess heavy cavalry. It's heavier than these guys here. Okay. Seems like things are largely under control here. What do you want here? You're not even a crossbowman. Also, I said no more siege engines. They're sending another one. Unbelievable. How many of those do you have? Well, I guess at least 5. Okay. Also more archers here, but sure. But yeah, just come back here. We can't get distracted by these forever. You've heard it. If the Romans lose too many of their structures, then that counts as a defeat. So where did those trebuchets go? Oh, evidently they went here, at least one of them. Okay. You guys here should probably build a lumber camp here to raise efficiency here slightly. And I think they had did they have a third trebuchet here? I'm not sure. Let's search this area here and then let's kill more Mongols. At least the Romans have a decent amount of infantry here. Yeah, I've been here a couple times before. You have this scenario here sort of in Age of Empires 1 and 2. And I guess also HD. Oh snap, okay, so there's not a trebuchet there, so let's get over there and destroy that. Thankfully that only seems to be... Okay, this is alright. As long as we have archers here. With a nice kill zone here. Okay, you're dead too. Let's check. I think that's all the trebuchets. But yeah, we'll see. Okay. You're just in the way here, so please go away. Yeah, I accidentally added you to team 2 here. But sure, it's fine. So, I could really use... Yeah, that's an awkward amount of resources we have here. Also, our pop's almost full. But whatever. Let's come over here. Seems like the Romans are doing okay, but we do... Okay, there's stone here. That's interesting. Let's actually get over there. That could be useful. Could protect the Romans, but just building a castle here. Of course, if they send even more trebuchets, then that might not be exactly the solution, but sure. Yeah, I still have nothing. I've got like no houses or anything, really. But sure, let's build some real estate here then. Yeah, let's do that and see what we have over here. Hey, so Roman swordsman visiting us. Sure, why not? It seems a really intense battle is over for the time being. Oh, a really nice spot here to expand, possibly. Yeah, this looks pretty good, actually. Sure. Burn down this yurt here. Yeah, there's berries and whatnot. That is a really good spot to possibly build a mill or so. So let's send a bunch of you over there, because I can always build more guys here. Now, especially now that I have houses. Okay, you come over here. Mill and stone camp there, I guess. And ooh, look at this gold here as well. There's everything here. Okay, that's very nice. Thank you for all of that. Now you come over here and secure this area here. And you make your way down there and hope that you don't run into too many Huns here. Too many Mongol Huns. Okay. In the meantime, I guess I want more guys on lumber here as well. So I can start agriculture at one point. Here you secure my flank here. Hey, it's a more light cavalry. Oh, actually it's just a scout. It's not even that. Come on, die already. How many more arrows do I need? Actually, we can't even afford that. But never mind. What I can afford is a mill here. Hopefully, yes. Okay, okay. Very nice. What's it here? Yeah. I've been through that already. Get me berries, please. Thank you. Don't you please move back over here. We're gonna need you there. I suppose I want more guys over here as well. At least one of you. I really want... Because I want a town center here. But before we get that, let's get the stone mining camp here, because once we have that, we can get ourselves some beautiful new town centers, or town center. That's just a Visigoth. That's okay. Don't need to fear that guy. Yeah, interesting that all the resources kind of here. But sure, whatever. Okay, let's get me the stone here because... Wait a second. Oh, I actually need to advance before I can get another town center. That's a bit awkward. So I just have to send everyone over here? I guess I could. I could also start agriculturing here. That might actually be easier in the long run, because I can easily build like a mining camp somewhere here, or like wood cutting. Like a lumber camp. Wood cutting camp, yeah, sure. Whatever. Why would you do that? Just come over here. Okay. Sure, whatever. Just start with agriculture. I probably want to upgrade these guys here to crossbowmen at one point as well. Because those are just Romans. Let me jump there for a second. Do these guys have a market? However, that's the real question. Let's have a look. Then I could get a market as well. That might be useful. And sure. You know what? Now, if you can't build this, can't get a town center anytime soon anyway, forget about stone for the time being, I think. Let's explore a little bit here. Okay, let me in. Okay, they do have barracks here and towers. And an archery range and a stable, blacksmith, very nice. But do they have a marketplace? Doesn't really look like it, no. Kinda hope they had one. No, does not look like it. Okay, sure. Worth a try. Let's see where we can find the Visigoth. And a bunch more of you here, thank you. Anybody unemployed? No. Sure, just right over here. Little lumber here. There's a Roman guy hanging out here. Why are you harvesting like this? I don't know, and I'm not sure I care. What I do care about is killing this guy here. Hey, look at you. Do you... Oh, you've got a lot of gold here. And berries. And also there's an archer, and everybody's following him. You know what? You do that, or whatever. You come over here. This should get us places. That fits very nicely. Okay, and then I'd like a lot of you over here for gold. Okay, you come back here. And you come back there. Okay, seems like things have actually calmed down quite a bit. So a little reason to worry here. Let's get an archery range. Very nice. Thank you for running into my cavalry here. Maybe like 8 guys in total. You're gonna need a moment until you arrive there anyway. You're building me this, very good. And how expensive is the marketplace? Not super expensive. Let's get it there. We'll also use a monastery. I want to heal these guys here. Even though, actually, can I advance to the next age? Possibly. Have to see how expensive that is too. Because then a town center here might make sense. But by the time I do that, there's a decent chance I'm already in a position to defeat my enemies here. We'll find out. Okay, more berries, please. So, cartography. Okay, can't quite afford that, but I will be able to afford that soon. So, mining camp. Yes, that looks good. Sure, gold mining bonus here. Then maybe a stone mining bonus here at 1.2. Yeah, everything's great. You guys are gonna run out of lumber in the not too distant future, but I suppose I could just build another lumber camp here. Okay, everything's cool. I guess I want the stone mining upgrade here sooner or later too. 800 food and 200 gold. Not actually that expensive. But yeah, wheelbarrow here, sure thing. You're on your way, very good. Anybody unemployed? Yes, you are. That can be rectified. And then get me that side radius, please. So I'm probably going to need it. Okay. And then 5 of you here on stone too. There we go. Very nice. And you join. Ah, there we go. So the Romans are already doing a good counterattack towards the Huns here. Now the Visigoths here are just kind of hanging out. Lots of tents they have here, sure. They are hanging out here and whatnot. They're not actually doing all that much, are they? No, not really. And yeah, we can almost see the entire map here, and it seems like the Huns have already been broken. Like the Romans they're gonna wrap this up here in the not too distant future, I guess. What I need here are monasteries as well, so I can actually transport those relics away from, which I guess are here. Yeah, they're gonna fall soon. I don't think they're gonna last particularly long. Okay, well, good for me, I guess. So in that case, how is it looking here? So you're almost done here with lumber. You know what? You already just transfer to this area here. That should make things a little bit easier. Agriculture is going just great. And then please build me... No, actually I need to age up here first. Forgot about that, but sure. So I do actually have the conditions met. Very good. Yeah. Okay, all good here. In this case, you can actually build me a stable. Let's do that. Yes, right over here. And maybe also a blacksmith afterwards. Yes. You do that. What do we have here? Another dead Hun here. They are fighting back, but I think they would struggle even against the Romans. So I set the difficulty to extremely difficult, which likely... I'm not sure that does anything more than like the regular difficulty, like a high difficulty. So I wonder, does it also affect the Romans? So does it actually affect my progression here positively, because it makes all AIs more difficult, whether or not they're allied against you, I kind of wonder. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. In any case, I did get the mining upgrade here. Here we go, and archery range is available too. There we go, very nice. Faster cavalry, not super important. Stronger cavalry, yes please. And also the monastery please, ensure more of that. Sure. Faster mining here, and do I have another wood carving upgrade? I sure do. Okay, you built me that. Thank you, I have a ton of gold now. Which is very nice, if you ask me. Let's get some more knights here. Of which I can't actually afford all that many, because I need more food, yeah. But that's fine. You're down here. You'll cut me more. Let's get all the monk upgrades, which I can't queue, because it doesn't work like that. Let's get one or two more of you here on agriculture. Which I probably should have done a little bit earlier, but never mind. It's fine. Okay, beautiful knights here. Coming up nicely. I think that's gonna be all I need. They do have some archers here, but I think I can just break in here and then just destroy them. In fact, if they wait long enough, the Romans are literally going to do this for me. Okay, anybody else is unemployed? Yes, you here. So another field for you here. That should give me everything I need. Sure, 150 food for this. I think the monks only cost gold. Faster cavalry, do I even need that? I'm not sure about that. Okay. Get 3 of you. And I think I need to bring the relics back. I think it did say that. Even though now it doesn't say it anymore, but whatever. Single archer here. Yeah, they're not even crossbowmen. But I think the monks, surely the monks have crossbowmen. Whatever. Don't worry about that one too much. Instead, come over here and let's have you heal all those guys. And you'd improve Turbo Monk here. Yeah, I guess in the beginning, if you're not fast enough, and the Mongols here deploy their trebuchets and destroy stuff, then maybe you could lose, but the chance is really not particularly high. And since the difficulty here is front-loaded, you could even just reload, or just reset the sound and not even reload. And then you're probably good already. And Era's been healed nicely, thank you for that. And I guess we want more attack power here, sure thing. You know what, let's get the speed upgrade. Because why not? You're down here. So what could you do for me? Actually, you could do some fishing. How about that? Okay. And then over here with you. The monks look a bit funny when I walk that fast, because they're these like bald middle-aged men, and they go like, yeah, they're really they look like they're out of breath already, because they're like power walking, they're not running. I kind of like that. In any case, sure, even more upgrades for my horses here. Oh, there's actually a fair amount of Huns here. Well, time to kill all of you. Because you don't even have light cavalry, you have scouts. And how about you become, I guess, pagan at this point? Oh, stop that, please. There we go. Alright, let's burn down more of their structures here. We brought some siege engines, but by the time the siege engines have arrived here, we've wrapped this up already. Oh, there's Subutai, who should not have been born yet, but I guess he's the one who counts as the Hun leader here. Okay, fight your way through here, please. In here with you. Or... ah, there we go. Now you're exposed. Okay, yeah. You know you're powerful, but you're not gonna survive this here. Very good. Fancy tent here. It's apparently just a hut. You can heal these guys here. Yes. Davis here is gonna disappear in no time whatsoever. Very good. You can heal some more of these folks. Can I actually reach the Imperial Age? I can. Don't think it's particularly necessary, but I could if I wanted to. Don't be that. Oh snap. Oh, this is bad. Ah, this is annoying. Now I need to get another monk over here. But sure. Yeah, this is very annoying. I guess these guys just have a ton of resources because they don't seem to have an economy. They just build units, but I guess they didn't have enough of one. Okay, that's it for the Mongols. Can pick up these relics here. But yeah, no, I should have just built more monks in the first place. I'm sure you can just destroy that. You lift that up. Let's burn down the rest of their huts here. Doing the fancy tent here. Good thing I got the movement speed bonus here, I can really use that now. And I think you might be one of the last Huns on the map here. I'm not sure where you're going, but you're gonna regret it, probably. Come over here. Anybody else who's unemployed? Yeah, lots of these guys here. And because there's really not enough space for all of you here. But sure, it's fine. Come over here and sure you cut down this tree or whatever, I don't really care. So you're almost here, very good. And ooh, one more hut hidden here. In that case, just come back, please. I say back, you were never there in the first place because you came from somewhere else entirely. The Huns are probably gone now. Well, I can't see them anymore, but I can't see the whole map. Even though my allies cover a good amount. There we go. The Huns have been defeated. Very good, yeah. This wasn't too difficult. Also considerably faster than last scenario. Still took a while, yeah. Interesting distribution of resources here, yeah, and yep, Tabermonks. I'm not sure I like the design here. I think there should be more pressure on the Romans. Not just in the beginning, and maybe just have the Huns have a proper fortress. Yeah, no, the Huns. You can argue how realistic that is, but involves the video game, so yeah, it's just watching fish. Yeah, maybe just have that. Because it almost feels like that you're together with the Visigoths and the Romans are almost too powerful. In any case, let's upgrade you here just because I can. There's no specific reason to do that, but I may as well. Let's upgrade my one scout here. Want to see you here being upgraded just because. There we go, very nice. And then let's go. Okay, to deliver these to a monastery. Indeed, the relics are here. I guess I can drop them. There we go. It is thanks to your strategic talent alone that the Huns have suffered a major defeat on the Catalonian plains. The death of King Attila and the loss of the artifacts has demoralized the Huns so severely that they have retreated to the steppes of Asia and are unable to launch further attacks. Yeah, this was a fairly straightforward scenario. The defense of the Romans here is actually not that critical. And if you wait long enough, the Romans will probably destroy the Huns entirely, but that's not really necessary. In any case, I shall see you next time. Thanks for watching and take care.